Hey guys. Okay, today we're going to do my entire Louis Vuitton collection. A few little disclaimers. Have I ever done a bag collection video or like this? I don't think so. I looked it up this morning and I didn't watch any because I was thinking, I don't even want to get what they're saying in my head. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I'm not someone who's going to tell you dimensions. I'm not going to know the specific name of everyone. I'm just going to tell you why I like it, and I will have them listed or linked below. Some of them might be, a lot of them you're going to know anyway, especially if you clicked on this video. Okay, so I thought I would start with some sunglasses. These are vintage Louis Vuitton sunglasses. I purchased these off of, I don't know if I got them off of the Real or eBay, but I saw Brandy Glanville wearing these on an episode of Beverly Hills Housewives. And I stopped at nothing until I found them, and they're fabulous. I absolutely love these, and I will never, ever get rid of them. And this is a little tip I have for you. If you like sunglasses like this, designer sunglasses, like the best ever is in like By the Sea with Angelina Jolie, like all of her vintage YSL sunglasses. Go on eBay or Etsy or some of the older websites that carry older sunglasses. There are just some fabulous ones to have. And these are there is just something about handmade in France. Something about like even the way it's put right there, the writing, the shape of the arms, just beautiful. I love these. And then these I'm going to put on. I just got these Louis Vuitton hoops when John and I went to Atlanta, and I love them. I've had many of you ask me about these. There is a size that's smaller that I might get too because I do really like these. I was deciding between these and the Fendi's, and these to me I don't know, they just seem nicer. They were more impressive when I looked at them. They are not too heavy. I mean, they're not plastic, but they're not too heavy. They do not hurt my ears whatsoever, and I do have the ears that will hurt if something has one wrong ingredient in the metal or if the post is too square. But I love these. They hang nicely and no regrets. So glad I got these. Okay, then I have one belt. I bought this when, I think it was the same trip. I had gone to New York. I think I bought this when I went for the Zara event. And I'm going to go ahead and have to probably get this to get it out of my system. But I went in Louis Vuitton thinking I might get their watch. It's kind of like an Apple Watch, but it's their version. I just love that thing. I don't know, there's just something about it. And I didn't get it because I don't know what it syncs to, but it's not an Apple product. So it's not like having an Apple Watch. If any of you have that watch, will you let me know? I don't know, I've just got it on my mind. And I ended up getting this belt. I loved it because it has the studs and it's black. It's very simple, and I haven't worn it much because I need a new belt system where I see my belts while I'm getting ready. Oh well. But I really do like this one. It has like the hole punch and then it goes through and all of that. So while you're watching me or listening to me share these things, I will try to tell you the size. Okay, it's an 85. I did purchase the professional hole puncher off of Amazon. I had borrowed one from a local boutique, and the one on Amazon is just like that one. So I can punch extra holes, but it looks like that's about as much. But, today I've got on a bodysuit. This is an Amazon bodysuit. And, but I can wear it in different ways because I want my belts to be able to put around a blazer or, in a pair of jeans. And my jeans are usually kind of mid to low rise. So this also can go, like around a pair of jeans like that. So if you're about my size, I am a size, generally a 26, 27, a 4. But I have, you see, I'm pretty straight. I don't have a teeny tiny little waist and have a long torso. Okay, shoes. I think my only Louis Vuitton shoes could be these. I cannot think of any other Louis Vuitton shoes that I have. I just can't think of any. I know I've tried some on, but I'll be honest with you, Louis Vuitton hasn't been my favorite over the years since I've been buying designer products. Of course, I say that, and one of my first designer bags was a Louis Vuitton. But when I first started YouTube over 15 years ago, because I had lived in a smaller beach town and the internet wasn't a thing when I was little, and, I was somewhat sheltered, I remember saying to my friend, I want one of those handbags or pocketbooks probably with the letters all over it. I had seen them on like Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian when I would look in magazines, but I didn't even know what Louis Vuitton was. So that's just giving you a little bit of my background. I mean, I did have other nice bags like Kate Spade because they sold that here in a boutique. I'd had Dooney and Burke. I had, like those type of bags, but never anything like this. So I do love these. I do. I almost sold them because I do really love the UGG Cosettes too, but these are just different. These are a statement and I love them. I'm so glad I did not sell these. Okay, so let's go to, I don't have any of I see everyone with what are they, SLGs, small leather goods. I don't have any little pouches or makeup bags or anything, but I am thinking about it, like for my skincare or something, because that is one thing about this classic Louis Vuitton canvas is it's so durable. And I've bought my mom a Louis Vuitton bag. I bought her this. I think I've bought her 2 bags. Okay. I bought her, I don't even know what the names of them are. One of them is kind of like a tote with one handle. I have purchased in the past the Pochette Matisse and I sold it. I didn't like the long strap. It just wasn't for me. But I will say I wasn't as into crossbodies at the time. And anything else I've sold? Probably so, but I just can't think of it at this moment. But I've really enjoyed this. And it's the one with the rose on the inside. And I mean, I use it every day. So love that. And then, okay, fragrance. I have 2 Louis Vuitton fragrances that I've purchased. This one is a Trap Revs. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but this one was like the thing. When I got into my fragrance, and I've always loved fragrance, but I tried to really get into it a lot more, learn about it, study, and I was trying to do some videos, but they didn't do that well. So, it's so good. It's so good. I don't even know the notes right offhand because I'm a little rusty. It's definitely got some fruit. It smells like money. It smells like the Louis Vuitton store. Oh, so good. It wasn't last time. It was a few times ago. I think it was when we went to, and the magnetic top and the little Louis Vuitton on the top. Last time, a few times ago, when I went to Florida, Universal, and I bought one of these bags, the guy that was helping me sent the lady over with a sample and said I needed this fragrance, that it was me, and it was called Spell on You. And I do really like that. I always think about getting it, but I end up talking myself out of it because I've got so many fragrances. But that one is a good one too. This is City of Stars, and if I remember correctly, this was a limited edition for the summer. It came out one summer, and it's supposed to be, yes, it's a little bit more zesty. I would not say it's my favorite. I would say right offhand, I would rather see you get this one or Spell on You. This one's just kind of zesty and summery. I mean, it is fresh. Like this one is definitely something I would think of in the summer. This one's a little bit more smooth. Okay, so let's go to my very first Louis Vuitton, the Speedy 30. Pretty sure it's the Speedy 30. And I try to keep them stuffed if I know that I'm not going to be using them anytime soon. I still have all the stuff in here. John bought this for me years ago. If you've been here, you remember. And I have really used it. Now, mine doesn't have the strap. Does the strap make it a bandolier? I'm not sure. But I really do like this. I do think it is a classic. I will never sell it because it's sentimental to me. This is what I was thinking of when I said I want one of those bags with all the letters all over it. It was this, print, this style, and it was the Speedy. And it's just a good bag. It really is. You just can't beat it. Now, what I might end up purchasing is, last time I was at the style conference, a girl was in the elevator and she had the little tiny one, worn crossbody, and you can still fit a lot in it. That one is precious. I love it. So this is something, that Brooke will get along with my others that I think that she'll appreciate when I kick the bucket. Okay, this one may have been my second one. I've had it for a while. It's just a good old Never Full MM. And so this one is the Ebene. And the reason I liked this one is because it has the pink inside. I remember I got this when I went to Atlanta to shop the Nordstrom sale, and I went shopping with Tiffany D, Makeup by Tiffany D. And we were shopping all around, and I had this on my mind that I wanted to pick it up. It's a great mama bag, a great travel bag, a great catch-all bag. I actually just took it to my mom's to see if she wanted to use it. I don't know if you remember, just a little while ago, I bought her a Goyard. This one is bigger. And so she didn't like this one. It's just a little bit too big for her to use kind of as a purse. Okay, now it might be this one. Okay, this bag is dreamy. It is it called a camera bag? What I love about it the most, I think I had it on like my favorite purchases. I saw in the Fro show this bag, but what I love about this is how classic it is, but with a little bit of a funkier edge. And I do love that it's structured. It's got the gold with it, and it's got black. See how it marries the black and the brown and the two-tone classic Louis Vuitton. I love this. I really need to use this more. I just was talking to my daughter Brooke about rearranging my shelves in my closet downstairs so that I can keep bags in both places, but move them around and switch them out more. So love that. Totally recommend. Okay. Then I think it was the same trip to Orlando. I went in and I wanted just a good crossbody go-to bag. Matter of fact, I went in there for that daggone little backpack, and I still haven't gotten it. It's one of those things I just need to get and get out of my system right along with the watch. But the guy ended up showing me this, and I loved it. Now, I think this is called the Petite Mall or something like that, and I love it. I will say it would not be something that I would say is a good everyday bag. It's a good little mini bag because, everything fits in there fine and you can get it out. But, let's just face it. It's, it's not like a tote or something, but I love it. And it is pretty. And this is a great price for these little bags. I mean, they're so pretty because I love the Louis Vuitton trunks and stuff. Like people get the old ones and use them for a coffee table. Oh my gosh, I would love that. But I would probably never spend the money to do that. But I do love like Louis Vuitton luggage, stuff like that. I mean, look at even the stamped leather, the gold edges that I still haven't taken this off of. I need to go through all of these and take all of this off. I really like this. No regrets, love it. I've only worn it, I think, 1 or 2 times. For me, it's going to be more of a winter bag than a summer. But speaking of summer, I believe I got this one for Mother's Day, or I can't remember. It was like an occasion. One of the reps that I connected with in New York sent this to me. John saw it come through and told me to get it. But what I loved about this is, look at the chain. Cousins. It's a Cousins bag. Look how it's kind of like, it's either mermaid or unicorn or cotton candy, those type colors. And I love kind of like the iridescence of it. It does have the full handle. This is either the small or the extra small, but fits lots in it. I believe I took this to Vegas with me and I enjoyed using it. I will say the woman that sat beside me at that conference had a larger one. She had it stuffed. I mean, it was like her bag, like her everyday bag. And I didn't care for it quite as much. I like the smaller one, but just a really, really pretty bag. I mean, what can I say? It's gorgeous. Okay, special edition. This is from this past year. They had a denim line come out, and this one was the one I wanted. This is the sunset bag. Well, I was in Dallas. I believe I was there for Colleen Rothschild's birthday little event, and I was shopping at that Highland Park, and I had already seen this online, and I had already been in Louis Vuitton at the big mall, and they were out of it. And then I saw a lady sitting in Dior like this, and I was like, zeroed in on her bag. And she told me just how much she loved it. It was so worth it. She had gotten the last one, all this stuff. And so I came home and put myself on the waiting list. And I contacted all of the Louis Vuitton reps that I had and put myself on their mental waiting list. And I will tell you, I heard from Louis Vuitton within a couple of weeks, and they messaged me weeks after that. So I would say if you see something on the Louis Vuitton website that you want and it's sold out, go ahead and put your name down. Like I always thought that was just like, like I am about pre-order and stuff. Like they're never going to message me back. It's never going to be back in stock. They're just doing that to get my email, things like that. But they really did. And this is such a cute bag. I wish I'd used it more. But, this is a classic to me. This is so Paris Hilton, Jessica Simpson, that whole era. And I love it. Love it. So no regrets. There's no regrets here. I guess if there was some regrets, I probably would have sold it. But I have gotten better about not selling my bags because I have sold some that I regret. Chanel Boy, I regret. Gucci's, plenty of Gucci's I regret. Which, let me know what collection you want to see next. I have a lot of Gucci's. Matter of fact, some of my Gucci's, I was thinking they were Louis Vuitton, but I have a lot of Gucci. I have a good Chanel collection going, actually. So let me know what you want to see next. Okay, so let's go to going to Miami to visit Mommy's Makeup and Moscato. We had shopped all over, Kelly and I. Christina is not quite as big of a shopper, so she and her son, I think her husband was out of town and she had to be with her son, but she would come meet us at night. Well, Kelly and I were shopping, and really shoes were on my mind. I wasn't really as much bag shopping, but we went in the Louis Vuitton store for about like the third time, and I was like, can you just let us see what's in the drawers? And they pulled this out, and I just loved it. To me, this is this bag, I would recommend it 200%. It's everything. The only thing that could make it better is if it had a pocket back here maybe, but it is classic, but with it updated. I love the chain. The chain is so pretty. See how it's kind of got like octagon, and it's just not your normal chain. And I love the catch. I love the two-tone. And you talk about room, like lots of room. And so it would be a good bag for anyone. This is the kind of bag that if you are someone that doesn't do YouTube and doesn't do Instagram and stuff like that, and you purchase one or two good bags each year, and you want one that just goes with everything every day, looks good, all that stuff, this would be a good bag. No matter how old you are, what size you are, what you wear, this would go. I love it. I love the Louis Vuitton emblem. I mean, I really, really love this bag. There is a really edgy black one that I really want. It almost has a city bag feel to it, but it's got silver hardware, and that keeps me from getting it every time. I'll list the one I'm talking about down below. So there's that. And then that same time, I grabbed this bag. And this is, I don't know what it's called, but it's the same concept. It's thin like this. I would say that's 4 inches, because when I used to sew, it's how you make the bottom is you go into, and then that's how it goes. But anyway, I love the sweet like apricot and cream colors. And what I had in mind when I got these bags is when I do go on vacation and I'm shopping with my family or out for the day and I don't want just a small little, crossbody bag, I can get something like this. It still looks good and I can put stuff in it. And anyway, I just like it. This one is very, very, this is a little Palm Royale. Yep. This was bought during my Palm Royale phase. So this would go with all of your pinks, just your summer fresh colors. And I think into the fall, I wouldn't wear this in winter unless you just want to. I say wear whatever you want to, anytime you want to. Okay. And then I would say my latest purchase is this one. And it is, I'm not sure what the name of this one is. To be honest with you, it opens like this. It's some type of snake. And, okay, this one is the Petite Mall. This is because the tag is in here. And I just loved it. I've got a lot of events coming up. I need to make sure I take all the stuff off. It clicks like that. And here again, it is, reminiscent to the whole trunk thing. When I put this bag on and looked in the mirror, it was love, kind of like my Chanel camera bag. I mean, it was just like over. I loved it. I really love this bag a lot. It's beautiful. I mean, it's timeless to me. And then I believe my last purchase to show you are these sunglasses. And I'm going to wear these today. The Aviator Louis Vuitton. And these have like you see the print in there. And I saw these on a girl. She was on the beach. It was a vlog I was watching and she was holding her camera and I was just, they looked so pretty. And I'm an Aviator girl. I mean, I love Ray-Bans too. Sunglasses, I do love expensive sunglasses, but really it's about the style. But I have to say, I do love the Louis Vuitton print. So I think that is it. You guys, I was putting everything up from this video. Thought I was finished and I forgot this one. Oh my God. Okay, this one and the gold one are the last ones I purchased. I have always wanted to try something like this to travel with. I don't want to get luggage that I have to put covers on. That's just the way it is. I'm not flying private jets. So this, I thought, because it's this durable fabric or material, I don't mind putting it on the floor of the seat in front of me. And then I put my bag in here. This is funny. I always carry a microfiber with me, my wipes, and who needs Kleenex when you can take your toilet paper with you? And then I usually put my cashmere throw in here. And this is just like my travel bag. So it's the size 45. I did get the thing done and I loved it. I've only traveled with it one time now. I think one time. And it does have the strap. But honestly, I don't know if I'm going to put the strap on it because I like carrying it like this. The other one had not a crossbody, but my other, what is that one? Cowpack tote has longer handles and it's just harder to carry. I really enjoyed this one. Like I said, it's the 45. I definitely recommend this. If you have any of the Louis Vuitton luggage or the small SLGs, like little cosmetic cases, pouches, things like that you love, you use, they've been durable, you don't regret them, let me know. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. My earrings, these bracelets. Oh my gosh, this has been one of my latest and greatest cheapy finds from Zara. I love them. I wore them all day yesterday and they did not pull my little arm hairs, didn't get on my nerves, and I just think they're so pretty. My wolf ring, and I've just got on sweatpants today. I've got a bunch of stuff to do today and I knew I wanted to sit on the table. I've got on my Havaiana Dolce & Gabbana collaboration sandals or flip-flops, and that is it. So thank you guys for being here. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe. And if you want to see another collection, let me know which one you want to see down below. Bye-bye.